For as much as I love old school shoot 'em ups, you have to admit that they're a little dumb. Well, certainly action-packed, they almost always tell the story of a solo pilot who was somehow able to defeat an entire alien army without any help. That's a level of wish fulfillment you don't see in other genres. Not even the most epic war game has you going in without any backup. Honestly, this sounds like the worst strategic move imaginable, yet it seems to work for hundreds of shooters, proving once again that you can't argue with results. 1917, the alien invasion, takes the one man on a mission theme and runs with it. However, there's one wrinkle, as the best man for the job just so happens to be a woman. Her name is Dr. Brunhild Stahlmuller, and she's the only one courageous enough to take on the alien forces for one final stand. Inspired by the classic action games of the early 1990s, this is a short but exciting vertical shoot 'em up in the vein of Musha and Sonic Wings. We pilot the Red Bezelbub, a nimble little ship that can weave through enemy fire and power up its guns. We start with simple green bullets, but it won't take long before it becomes a large spread shot capable of taking down many types of alien fighters. This is all pretty standard stuff. You fly through 5 stages that lead to a series of aggressive boss fights. The Red Bezelbub isn't able to change weapons, just upgrade the one it starts with. Aside from the power boost, the only other pickup is a shield, which proves to be the most useful item in the game. While the gameplay is nothing new, 1917 does offer a unique scoring mechanic. Dr. Stahlmuller will pick up a key at the start of each stage that will unlock a combo gauge. The idea is to keep killing aliens to increase the combo multiplier, which you can lock into place right before moving on to the boss fight. Speaking of which, these boss fights are easily the highlight of the game. Forget shooting down boring old spaceships. 1917 has you going up against large and menacing alien creatures. We get to fight the Horned Chess Master, the Mad Rocket Slave, and the disturbingly named Dragon of a Lying Horror. While not overly complicated fights, these bosses explode into a fountain of blood that is surprisingly satisfying. With the exception of the Red Bezelbub, there isn't much here that ties the game back to 1917. We spend all of our time in outer space, far away from many of the locations our ancestors knew and loved. This feels like a missed opportunity, since it would have been fun to see the aliens take over old-timey cities and huge landmarks. The space battles are fun, but these stages are indistinguishable from most of the other shoot-'em-ups on the market. While I wish the developer had done more with the era, 1917, the Alien Invasion, is a fun little shoot-'em-up with some very cool boss designs. Although it's a short game that probably won't take you long to beat, it does offer enough bang for the tiny price point. The plan may have worked this time, but I still say it's a stupid idea to have one person go up against an alien army. Hey, thanks for watching our review. We're right in the middle of a busy week full of E3 coverage and game reviews. Earlier this week, we took a look at E3 then versus now, and posted a brand new episode of Online Pass that dealt with Sony's press conference. We're gonna get back to our E3 coverage on Thursday, when we'll be quizzing you over the Microsoft press conference. And then on Sunday, we'll have a whole wrap-up where we look at the rest of the show. In other words, it's a busy week at Defunct Games, and I think you should click the subscribe button and support what we're doing here. Until then.